What's up, everybody? FXDL Trucker. It's Sunday morning, the 27th of May, 2012, and I just wanted to do a video explaining yesterday. Unfortunately, my camera died as we were going through Minneapolis, and so you guys didn't get to see how the rest of the day went, and I kind of wish you had, because it might have explained a little what happened. I did arrive at the receiver. I ended up arriving with 11 minutes left on my drive time. Guys, I had 9 hours and 36 minutes of drive time yesterday. It should have taken me about 6 hours to do the trip that I did, but unfortunately, because of inclement weather, and if you're thinking about becoming a truck driver, you are going to deal with inclement weather. After I shut the camera off, once we got into Wisconsin, it stayed just as bad as it was going through Minneapolis until we got to a town called, I believe, Eau Claire. Once we got right up to Eau Claire, it actually started letting up, and by the time I got to, I believe it's Yasso. Anybody that lives in Wisconsin may have to correct me on these names. That's where Highway 10 is, which cuts over to Plover. Once I got there, it was still raining, but it wasn't as bad. Now, going across the small highways in Wisconsin, I hit a couple of band of pretty strong thunderstorms. And matter of fact, once I got to the receiver yesterday, I parked and I was actually cooking myself dinner back in the sleeper, and I looked out and there's a radio tower the other side of the road in front of me, kind of sitting up on a little hill, and a bolt of lightning actually hit that, and it was so loud that, I mean, I saw the bolt come down and hit that radio tower, but the sound was so loud, it was just amazing. There was another truck out in front of me waiting to get onto the highway, and at first I thought that lightning had hit his truck. So that was pretty amazing. The fact that it took me 9 hours and 26 minutes to do what I should have been able to do in 6 hours, yeah, that kind of annoyed me a little bit. But, you know, unfortunately, I myself and the traffic around me were having to slow down and speed up as to what the weather was doing. When the weather would clear up a little bit, we could get up to around 60 miles an hour, but as soon as it started getting real heavy again, you know, we were having to slow down to like 45, 50 miles an hour. And I actually was listening to the weather band yesterday as we were going through Minneapolis and leaving and going into Wisconsin, and we were driving through a pretty heavy thunderstorm band that actually we were pretty much driving right through the middle of it. I guess the way it was going was north to south, and because we were driving west to east, we were cutting basically right through the middle of all of it. So it was an interesting driving experience. I won't say it's my most fun driving experience, but considering the fact of A, I was fully loaded with plenty of weight in the box. Wind that might have bothered empty trucks wasn't really bothering me. The rain made it a little bit hard to see at times, but really what I tried to do is I tried to keep it at a certain speed and just go that speed. Unfortunately, when you're in real bad inclement weather like that, it just doesn't really help. I mean, you know, you're going to have to slow down. You know, life isn't always sunny days, and I learned that yesterday. Because I had driven through some rain, guys, but nothing like that. That was some pretty crazy rainstorms. But got through it just fine. Word is on the CB that there was a rollover the opposite side of the freeway, on the westbound side of the freeway, back towards the scale house when you first come into Wisconsin, or something like that. So it was slowing up traffic going westbound, which sucks. So, alright guys, that's a little explanation of what happened yesterday. I shot you guys a Life of the Run video, the recap of it, a couple minutes ago, and hopefully this hotel that I'm going to has internet, and I'm going to relax and shower and enjoy 34 hours away out of the truck. Alright guys, talk to you later. FXDL Trucker out.